Uh, oh, my thing. I forgot the fucking webcam. What's cracking? What's cracking, everybody? What's up, Tori? What's up, Cobalt? What's up, Stokes? What up, Tacky? What's up, Megalodon? What's cracking? What's up, VOD watchers? I appreciate you tapping into the VODs. I appreciate that. Streams be lit though. The streams be lit. Streams be fire. Today, we doing more Reddit, bro. I didn't know what I was gonna do today. But I thought about it. I'm like, we ain't been on Reddit in a fucking minute. I miss going on Reddit. But yeah, I'm about to stop stalling though. Let's hop on Reddit. I'm about to stop stalling. Hold on, I'm gonna type it in first. I'm telling y'all, I'm cold at stalling. Even when it's something I want to do, I stall. It is crazy. Boost my cam. Why my cam so much? Oh, you know what? Because I was doing YouTube. That's why my cam so goddamn. All right, show browser history. I'm telling y'all, it ain't nothing on here. It's not nothing on Firefox. I promise you. It's just YouTube. I told you. Like, this literally just last stream. I'm telling you, it ain't nothing on here. It's nothing but YouTube on this bitch. But let's get into it. You know what it is. It's Am I the Asshole filtered. One day we gonna go to the like base Am I the Asshole subreddit and do them bitches off of there. But y'all know the vibes, man. We gonna find a thread and judge these niggas. Am I the asshole for crashing my ex's mother's funeral and telling his children I'm carrying their sibling? Yikes. That would sound heavy. That would sound heavy off the rip. Off the rip. I'm telling you, before I started streaming like YouTube and like shit where I needed to show my browser, I was like, I'm not showing them niggas my main browser. Are you crazy? I went and downloaded Firefox. But no, I gotta see what this one is, man. Am I the asshole for crashing my ex's mother's funeral and telling his children I'm carrying their sibling? What? Hold on. My ex's mother and I were very close. I knew her from long before I started seeing her son. I saw her as my own mother. We kept close contact up until the end. When I found out she'd passed, I was devastated. Her funeral was yesterday and I went without receiving an invite. Didn't know you needed an invite to a funeral, but I guess this is important for later. I've been to many a funeral. I don't remember nobody sending no invites. I ain't gonna lie. Usually niggas just be like, hey bro, family passed, you want to come through and, you know, be at the ceremony or whatever? I'd be like, first couple of funerals I was like, yeah, I'll go. Now I'm like, I never want to go to another funeral ever in my life. But if you didn't get it from the title, I'm pregnant with my ex's child. Unfortunate situation since he's back with his wife and things are tense, but that's the current situation. I was going there just for the funeral and to pay respects to an amazing woman who treated me like her own child. I even sat at the back so as to avoid getting attention. Wait, my fault. I got so distracted for no reason. I even sat at the back so as to avoid getting attention. However, attention came and my ex's wife came to me saying that I was not invited and crashing the funeral, so I must leave. Luckily, my ex's older brother intervened and said that I was welcomed. The only problem is that after this, he basically forced me to sit further in the front, literally put his arm around me and led me to the front despite me saying I was fine, to sit in the row reserved for family, directly behind my ex, his wife, and their kids. While people were looking at the body, open casket, their kids saw me. They came to hug me and noticed my stomach was big, so asked if I was pregnant. Their mother butted in and made a snarky comment like, yes, darlings, she just can't stop making them. Mind you, I only have one other child, so this comment was purely just to make me sound like some loose woman, but still I bit my tongue. The youngest then asked if the child will have my red hair, and her mother scoffed and under her breath said something like, God forbid. So I was like, maybe, but your dad has brown hair, so the baby could just look exactly like you guys, since the baby would be their younger sister or brother. Their mother overheard this and immediately called the kids back to her. I left as soon as the funeral was over. I got a call later that night from my ex saying that I was an asshole for telling their kids about the baby without talking to them first, and told me to stay away from his family. Am I the asshole? Edit. There was no affair. They separated. We dated. They decided to get back together. We broke up. They both already knew about the pregnancy before the funeral. I'm gonna be so real. I don't think OP the asshole. I don't think OP is the asshole. I'm gonna be honest. The wife should have been snarky. You feel me? Like, it was no reason for her to be on that type of time. To be honest, the title made this situation seem way more dramatic than it really is. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think OP is the asshole. I want to look at the comments. I want to look at the comments. Right, like the OP was just like, I like this lady. I had a relationship with this lady prior to being in a relationship with her son. I'm gonna come to the funeral just to pay my respects. And then she got dogged on by, the wife. And she kind of snapped back at her ass just a little, not even really like snap back for real. She just kind of made a general statement. I don't even think what she said wasn't even that bad. You had every right to go to the funeral. Were I you, I would have waited until after to visit the grave, but to each their own. You're the asshole for dumping drama while talking to the kids. You could have easily sidestepped the children's question with a, wouldn't that be nice? Or we'll have to wait and see. You didn't do that. You chose instead to start some shit. The bitch, the wife shouldn't have started no shit first. And like dump drama, that was just the facts of the situation. That was just literally the cold hard facts, the straight statistics. Nigga, like it's she gave it to them little niggas straight as fuck. It wasn't no malice, no drama, none of that. She just said, could be, or it could be your dad's hair color, whatever. Nigga, like, it wasn't even that serious. Everybody sucks here. You had every right to go to the funeral as a friend of the woman who died. You didn't have the right to tell your ex's children they're about to gain a sibling at their grandmother's funeral. Your ex's wife is hating the situation and she is taking that out on you, and that's not okay. But because you did nothing wrong getting pregnant when in a relationship with your ex, planned or not, he is 50% responsible. She has every right to hate it because he is now linked to you for the next 18 plus years, and she wishes he wasn't. But it does feel you said what you said as a dig back at the wife. I'm not saying you shouldn't call her out on her behavior, but don't bring the kids into it. I guess that's kind of fair, but I still think that overall what she said wasn't even crazy. Like, it's the fact. Like, it's just, it ain't even like a deep, dark, dirty secret. Like, I'm sure the kids probably knew that they was together. That the OP and the ex-husband, or her ex-boyfriend / the bitch's ex now reinstated husband, whatever. You feel me? I don't know, bro. These niggas is crazy. Of course, these niggas on Reddit is wild. You feel me? But I thought this was gonna be a way crazier situation. It honestly wasn't that bad. Oop. I resized the whole window like an idiot. Am I the asshole for letting my wife forget my birthday? Let's see what this will talk about. I low-key ain't been looking at chat. My fault. I'm ignoring y'all. My fault. I'm on go mode. I'm not gonna hold you. We gonna read this last. Am I the asshole for letting my wife forget my birthday? Together 10 years, 2 kids, a bunch of animals. Why they started off like this? Every year we have a whole slew of things back to back. Our anniversary and her birthday close to each other, then daughter's birthday, Halloween, my birthday, son's birthday, and Christmas all spaced about 3 weeks between each. This family would not get shit from me, boy. I'm like, y'all getting one present? That's gonna count for all of that. That's gonna count for all of that. We made We made big deals of our anniversary, her birthday, daughter's birthday, Halloween, and son got a mother-son trip to do a bunch of his interests last week as an early part of his birthday. She remembers 2 of our dogs have a birthday 2 days from now. First year she wanted to make a big deal of my birthday. I hated my birthdays and wanted nothing to do with it, but she pushed and it was really good. So for the next 6 years of our relationship, she cannot remember my birthday. It kind of sucked, but whatever. I've never liked my birthday, like I said. Once or twice, someone from her family would remind her in time. Then last couple years, she remembered it and felt nice. She seemed to have made the effort. Realized recently, I think it was because I just set up social media accounts around and notification. What are you saying to me? Why are you writing it like this? Let me reread this shit. Then last couple of years she remembered it and it felt nice. She seemed to have made the effort. Realized recently, I think it was because I just set up social media accounts around. Oh, okay, now I see what he's saying. He's saying that the only reason the wife remembered his birthday is because he set up his Facebook account, put his birthday in there, and then she got the notification for whatever. All right, but it took, I don't know why it took. The way they writing it just so fucking weird. Like, nigga, just say it straight up. Turned off the notifications, and I'm already 99% sure she has no idea. I'm a little dejected about it. Too long didn't read. Wife forgot my birthday because I took her notification away because I thought she just remembered by now. Am I the asshole if I just let her forget? I mean, like, you said yourself you don't give a fuck about your birthday, so why the fuck do it matter? And then, like, if you like, all right, if you was like, I don't care about my birthday, but then your wife celebrated it with you and you enjoyed it, why didn't you just communicate that with her and be like, yo, we should do this every year? You make my birthday fun, and now I want to celebrate. This, honestly, this ain't even that deep of a situation. Like, just talk. All right, fuck it. I'll read the edit. I expressed gratitude and appreciation after the first birthday we celebrated. Oh, okay. After the first birthday we celebrated together. Best birthday I'd had. The next 6 years were standard routine of forgetting, expressed disappointment on a base level, but was trying not to foster guilt. Remembered for 2 years, also expressed surprise and gratitude that she actually remembered. No mention of how or why. This year I set my social media birthday info off so she didn't have her own reminders in the first place, and I just changed my own privacy settings to find out. She remembers hers, the pets, the kids, and her friends' blood relatives' birthdays off the top of her head. Didn't add to the original post for character limit. Do Reddit got a character limit? But either way, I'm just like, why don't you just communicate? Like, he says, okay, I expressed the gratitude and the surprise or whatever, but just be like, you know, can you remember it from now on? Because she probably, I'm thinking, the first year of y'all relationship, you expressed like you didn't give a fuck. And then she was like, okay, well, if he don't care about celebrating his birthday, then I'm not gonna stress about it. I'm not gonna remember it because he don't want to celebrate in the first place. Then you like the celebration. Why you ain't just be like, yeah, I like that. Let's keep doing it. I don't know. That wasn't that juicy. We starting off kind of whack. I'm not gonna lie. We starting off kind of weak. That's honestly what most Reddit threads be, is just, hey, talk to the person in the situation. I said that before, bro. Like, a lot of these you don't need to go to the internet for. You do not need to go to an internet forum fucking sub forum of a big internet forum to be like, hey, can you give me a diagnosis of the situation, bro? Just talk to the other person, like, you know, a regular individual. What's up, DP? What's R5050? What's R5050? I'm not about to just look up a random subreddit, bro. I'm sorry. I'm scared. I don't want to just type in 50/50 into the. It's porn. See, I'm glad I didn't just immediately Everybody in the chat said, nigga, do not do 50/50. 50/50 either gonna get you banned or we see something funny. What if I was willing to roll the dice on that? I thought you would know. I really don't know shit about Reddit, bro. I'm gonna keep it $1.50. I try to keep my my Reddit knowledge very small. Most of my Reddit knowledge is just am I the asshole and cartoon subreddits. You feel me? What's up, PSI? You call me Jonah because I ain't going down those stairs with you. That risk is not worth taking. You know what? You're right. Am I the asshole for asking my fiance to pay bills? I know I keep saying these sound like good ones and then we read them and they don't really be that juicy. But this one, I don't know. I feel like it might be crazy. Am I the asshole for asking my fiance to pay bills? A little background. My 37 male fiance, 30 female, and I have been butting heads about money. I make about double what she does, but ask her to pay for half of our very reasonable mortgage, $540 each, and utilities $150 to $200 each. We both work full time. She makes about $60K and has a pretty high school loans balance that costs her $850 a month. When it's all said and done, this leaves her with about $45 a day budget. I also ask her to split things like groceries, which we put on a joint CC in my name. Lately, she's been talking about how low her bank account is and how stressed out she is. She does things she likes, such as goes to yoga multiple times a week, goes to therapy weekly, which I encourage. I mean, I don't think that's something that I'm sure she might like therapy, but I think therapy is like something that kind of transcends something that she likes. That seems like a health need, you know, if she needs it, I mean. But whatever. Eats healthy foods. She's taking this, etc. She's taking this. I'm going to do what I want and not sacrifice my mental health and happiness for money attitude. This is fine, but she says she might not be able to pay her personal card in full this month, which stresses me out. I use the extra money I make to help us do nice things like vacations. For the past 2 years, I've been taking most of my extra money paying down our mortgage, which I should be able to pay off in the spring. I have also gone on a few vacations by myself, so I don't want to make it sound like I'm not also using the extra income for any fun. The main motivation for paying off the mortgage is making both of our lives better by lowering our overall bills. I also plan on taking all the tax and whatnot after the mortgage is paid off, so she is only paying utilities. My position is she makes enough money to have a reasonable budget and should be able to stick to that. Being financially responsible is a very important thing to me. I've tried to talk to her repeatedly about this, but it always devolves into a fight about how I'm not in her position and how I have money to do whatever I want, etc. So am I the asshole for expecting her to be able to pay basic bills and balance her income? I'm trying to, my fault. I'm not stalling. I'm just trying to figure out how to attack this situation in a way that won't get me canceled or burn a bridge or, you know, make everybody in the chat hate me or something. I low-key want to read the whole shit again. Is that fucked up? I'm gonna just scan through it real fast. It's like, all right, man. It's like, can I get a skip? Can I get a veto? What if look, me personally, matter of fact, I'm gonna read the edit. My fault. I'm gonna read the edit before I say anything else. Because you know I like to give the basic info, then go into the edit, then give another judgment after that. But let's see. Second edit. I should have probably mentioned in the original post that we both have been splitting things equally for years, and this was the expectation when we moved in together in 2020. Also, the cost of the mortgage we split is significantly cheaper than her rent was prior to moving in. Final update. Seems like responses are split for some, but main takeaways here are: equitable percentage of mortgage and utilities seems more fair. I will look into this. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Equitable percentage of mortgage and utilities seems more fair. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading though. I will look at the fact that the mortgage is in my name is triggering some people here. Sorry guys and gals, I happened to buy a house before I met my SO. Whoops. We should probably sit down and talk to a financial person. If nothing else, maybe advice from a neutral third person who will be good for both of us to hear. Thanks for those who had helpful, thoughtful responses. Those folks who are like, why would a woman pay any rent at all? I can say good luck out there. This got more popular than expected, so decided to make one last update. Based on comments here, I'm going to offer to pay 2/3 of mortgage and utilities, which should free up more money for her immediately to help with stress and be more equitable. I left this out of the original post, but I'm also planning on paying her car note off this month for the same reason. This will benefit her more immediately and directly than paying off the mortgage quite as fast. I have to say, some of y'all have no idea how houses work. You don't just throw someone on the deed, it doesn't work like that. Also, I owned the house for 8 years before we met, and if she wasn't helping pay the mortgage at this cheap house, she wouldn't be magically living for free or cheaper elsewhere. Peace out, thanks for the input. All right. I think that after the updates, it's all leveled out. No assholes. Now, before the update, I think pressing her so much to pay half when you know that she's struggling with her financial shit, forcing her to pay half while you make double what she makes is crazy. I don't think it's an asshole thing to ask your significant other to put in on bills and utilities and shit. But I think that doing a percentage based on income is a better way to do it than just a flat 50%, 50-50 split both sides. Like, can we even it out for some, based on how much income we both make? So that's what I'm going with. Thank God for the update, because I think I was about to put myself in a fucked up corner. I'm gonna keep it so real. I thought I was like, oh yeah, whatever I say, I'm going down. They taking me to the court of public opinion. I'm supposed to be the judge, goddammit. I'm not supposed to be getting judged. You feel me? Am I the asshole for refusing to help my brother plan my dad's funeral because neither of them came to visit me in Hey, we on this one. Damn, why is it short? Am I the asshole for refusing to help my brother plan my dad's funeral because neither of them came to visit me in prison? My 31 male dad, 69 male, recently died. My brother Chris, 38 male, has started planning his service funeral. The thing is, I spent 6 years in prison. I got out when I was 26 or 29. Turned the 6 upside down. It's a 9 now. Or ain't that how the Drake song go? My fault. My family, my brother and dad included, didn't visit me inside at all. It hurt me more than I can imagine, and yeah, I've held a bit of a grudge. Since my dad died, my brother has reached out to me and has asked me to help plan certain aspects of the service. While him and I have been working on our relationship, I won't lie that I got upset and told him that I would go to the funeral, but I wasn't going to help plan it. When he asked me why, I told him that the fact that he didn't visit me at all when I was inside means that I don't think I should have to be involved with the service. My brother told me that I was being selfish and that me being in prison was shameful to our dad, and this was the least I could do for them. The least I could do for them both. There are a lot of emotions and resentments flying around right now on all sides, so I need a fresh perspective. Am I the asshole? Not enough information off top. I need to know what you was inside for. I have to know what you was inside for, because it wholly depends on the crime. What I need to know. It's not enough info. I'm gonna straight up. I go to the comments. Please tell me what you was inside for, bro. What was you in them four walls for, bro? It depends. Because if it was like some tax evasion type shit, some shit where like a victimless crime type shit, I'd be like, oh, that's fucked up. But if you like beat up an old lady or some shit, nah, bro. I have to know. I have to know what you did, bro. The first comment, I'm glad I'm not alone, bro. First comment, why were you in prison? This is important. 6 years is a pretty big charge, and that theoretically could have been a plea deal, so it's important to know if the crime itself is what stopped them from visiting you. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I have to know what the crime was. I have to. That nigga robbed my grandma, pushed her down the stairs. If that's what he did, asshole status. He asked for a water cup and filled it with soda. Asshole status. That's asshole status. Nah, but if dog ain't say what he did, I'm not giving a judgment. It's not enough info. He put that nigga walked into his local convenience store. He put his hand in the cash register because their money was his money as of right then. But yeah, bro, I don't feel comfortable. Not saying asshole or not without knowing what he did to be in prison in the first place. Cause like I said, if it was some little bullshit, I would say fuck it then. Like, y'all ain't gonna visit me because I stole a Snickers bar or some shit. But like I said, if the nigga he did something heinous, then I'm like, fuck him then. Let that nigga rot in that bitch. Nah, but I gotta look. Everybody asking the same question. Everybody is asking the exact same question, bro. What were you in prison for? Was it actually? I seen somebody else ask this too. Like, what was the distance to the prison and shit? He poured the slushie in the KFC bucket. That nigga used the what was it, bro? He used the damn. What's the meme? Y'all know the meme I'm talking about. They caught me with an ounce of green in Japan. They would have killed you. I'm gonna be honest. They would have just hung you from the gallows if they. They catch you with weed in Japan, they just shoot you dead in your face. He used the double gulp cup for this. Thank you. Double gulp cup for the Slurpee. Yes, thank you. That's what I was thinking. If that was what he did, asshole. But nah, but yeah, definitively I'm saying not enough info. I needed bro to come in with an edit and be like, I did this. That's why I was in prison. But bro, the fact that they, at the same time, I'm like, you not necessarily like obligated to tell a bunch of strangers on the internet what you was in prison for. You know what I mean? So I guess I can't be too mad that they didn't say it. But at the same time, like, that was a crucial piece of info that you withheld, and now I can't make a solid judgment. So we gonna skip that one. We gonna say not enough info on that one. Am I the asshole for refusing to visit mother-in-law's house again because her husband makes me uncomfortable? What the husband do? What the husband do? We recently got back from visiting my husband's mom out of state. We've never been close, but she is a nice enough person and I have no issues with her. Her husband, however, made me very uncomfortable. He sulked the entire time we were there, hardly spoke to anyone, and by the end of the trip was eating alone in the bedroom. What's wrong with Pops? What's wrong with Pops? Mother-in-law mentioned multiple times that he is just sad as he is used to having all of her attention. She seemed like she was trying to divide her attention all the time and seemed very concerned that he was sad. He even said he felt bad as she should focus on her son, so he would remove himself, but every time he came out, mother-in-law would cuddle with him and talk to him with this annoying QC voice. Pops sound like a fucking weirdo. Pops sound like a fucking... Pops, how old is Pops? He gotta be a grown man. So regardless how old he is, he too old to be acting like this. His sister came over at one point and told me he hates kids, and that is probably why he is hiding. She also told me he and mother-in-law are extremely clingy, and he is probably having separation anxiety. Damn, he kind of sound like me. I got up early one morning and overheard mother-in-law teasing him about doesn't he want to visit us in the middle of nowhere and maybe he can babysit our kids while she spends some time with her son. He told her he loved her and would never want to prevent her from seeing her son, but can he go on vacation next visit? It really rubbed me the wrong way. As soon as we left, I set a boundary with my husband that I will not stay in their house again as I don't like being treated like a burden, and that guy freaked me out. My husband said I was overreacting and just let the guy chill in his bedroom. I said I would not stay in that house again and we would have to get a hotel. He said I was just trying to get out of visiting trying to get out of visiting as a hotel would cost a fortune. For some reason, he told mother-in-law about my boundary, and she sent me a pissed off text about how I'm mean and judgmental, and her husband didn't do anything to me. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Like, you know, Pops is on weirdo time. You know? I don't know what the fuck his problem is. Like, they can get over it. They only visited for like, what, a week at most? Like, just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Nigga's weird, bro. That nigga said he was eating alone in his bedroom, dog. Like, bro, you're a grown man eating in the bedroom of your house because you scared to, or not scared to be with other people, but more so like, you know, you scared of like not having your wife's attention. Bro, grow up. Bro, grow up. Like, it's not that serious. Once we leave, you and the wife can go back to doing all the type weirdo shit y'all do. You know, it's not that serious. But ain't nothing wrong with me being, or with the OP being like, that nigga is weird and I do not want to be in his house no more. Because honestly, I probably would have did the same thing. I would have pantsed that nigga. You gonna pants him? In his own house, he was probably 13 after that. I ain't gonna lie. If I got pantsed in my own house, I'd be like, I can't keep living like this. I can't. I haven't seen none of them Game Award announcements. All I saw was the Content Creator of the Year shit. Big Ludwig, I'm voting Ludwig. Sorry, Nibble. I'm voting Ludwig. They was disrespecting the fuck out of my mans on Twitter. Like, who the fuck is Ludwig? I'm like, damn, this nigga Ludwig been making waves. Chill on, bro. I fuck with Nibble. Don't get it twisted. I fuck with Nibble, but like, I actually watched Ludwig. Like, let's keep it real, bro. As much as Nibble, you know, provided a much needed service, he don't make content. You feel me? The award is Content Creator of the Year. I actually watch Ludwig content. You feel me? No disrespect to bro though. I'm just saying, like, you know.